and talo falava everyone. A special hello to families and friends. If you're new to this channel, thank you for tuning in. I'm sure there are some people watching from some other parts of the world. Hello, and hopefully everybody's doing really good this week so far. I know my week is being good. If you didn't have a good week this week so far, I'm sorry to hear that. And you know, some days are so good, some days not so good. On my first video, I did say that I was going to do a second one, so here I am. I thought I will touch base on the on a joke that I actually made on my first video regarding about how I love sport and I like to watch it because so I can abuse the players. So what I mean by that, you know, when you're so passionate about being a big fan and you like watch your team and you're, you know, the behind scene like me, you know, going hard out when your team is losing instead of supporting them. I'll start saying things like, oh, you're hopeless, you're useless, you could have done better, you know, things like that. That's what I meant by that context of abuse. I don't tolerate that word, so I guess that's why I feel the need to explain myself on that joke, which it's probably not a really good joke. I did say I was going to do a second intro on this video, so I've decided to do a get to know me Q&A questions. In that way I can bring you the world, you know, and those who are watching closer to Pepe's. By the way, I'm putting my Q&A questions on a big notebook. I'm really old-fashioned that way. My daughter was like, Mom, just put your notes on your phone and you can just, you know, read it out that way. But I'm like, no, I'm old-fashioned. I'd rather see it like this. Let's go number one. Why did I decide to do a YouTube channel? This question is, it's a very good question and it's very important. You're showing your face to the world and, you know, your life and what you do. So one, that's why it took a while. I had to really sit on it and be realistic. Is that something I'm willing to share or I'm willing to do? Second, I really wanted to challenge myself because, you know, this is not like a every day-to-day, you know, kind of thing for me anyway. Sending out videos for everybody else to see. So I wanted to challenge myself that I want to tell a story, and you know, of course I don't need to go publicly and tell that story, but you know, I said to myself, why not? Yeah, from that to thinking, oh, that's pretty exciting, recording your life and for your kids and your grandkids to see it. So I thought of that and I go, yeah, actually that even brought me closer to the idea of, you know, having a channel, YouTube channel. Okay, let's go with number two. What is your favorite thing to do when you have free time? My favorite thing to do when I have free time is basically do nothing. If I had a really big day, it will be 100% definitely I just want to sit down and just do nothing. There are sometimes I'll do nothing, I'll just grab a book and read and then I'll end up sleeping. Working out as well, even though I get a bit tired sometimes to work out, but it's still something that relaxes me. And also, yeah, go for a walk or something like that, but definitely do nothing. It depends how big the day was. Our number three question is what inspires me. So when I was younger, I had different things that inspires me, like in my teens, even in my 20s, but I feel that has shifted already because now I'm in a different space. I am a mom, I am a nana, so my inspirations has grown a bit different. I think what inspires me is the time frame that we have in life. I just figure that out as I'm growing older, that really we don't have enough time really to live. I mean, I don't want to stress anybody out by saying we don't have much time, but that is reality. So I feel time inspires me to do the best, to do as much as I can while I have time, like quality things that really matters. Another thing that inspires me is definitely my kids. I look into their eyes, my girls' eyes, and that inspires me to, you know, to do better, to be happy, to be myself, and to give all and just be real. So yeah, so that's another thing that inspires me, is definitely my girls and my grandchildren. I have two beautiful ones, they're gorgeous. Our fourth question is, when was the last time I embarrassed myself? There's quite a few, but I'm just gonna bring up the main one, which happens a lot. When, you know, if I'm walking and there's a car going past, you know, now and then I will turn, and a lot of time, I don't know why I do this, but I'm just, you know, it's either I'm putting up my hand waving, and then really it's someone that I don't know. And then they'll pop out ahead and they'll be like, who are you? We don't know you. Or even someone is walking and I'm thinking it's someone I know. Literally, I will go hi, and then some of them will say hello back just for respect, and some of them will be like looking at me, I don't know you. Fifth question. If I could play any instrument, what would it be? I love hearing a lot of different instruments. Like I love hearing the saxophone or the guitar or the piano. But I will say piano because that was the first instrument that I've seen or I was introduced to. I was supposed to learn piano when I was in high school, but you know, I got interrupted by other things, so I didn't really follow that up. Nevertheless, I still can, so maybe that's the next thing I need to do. This is in church. I remember seeing a lady just sitting there with her, you know, back straight, and she'll be playing like, you know, I just love the way the sound of the piano is like a good sound that comes out of, you know, how we make sound, different keys, and it brings out different sounds. So that's why I like the piano, and I just love how an elderly lady can sit in the piano and just da 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 da, just the way it looks so soothing, and yeah, something about it that I like. Our next question is, when I feel stressed, what do I do to relax? So when I'm feeling not okay or stressed out, definitely I do want to work out. There's something about workout that burns out that bad energy. I think we all know when you're feeling angry or feeling down, it brings that really high level of energy that you need to get rid of. And I think that's why workout for me helps, because I can just jump on a treadmill or do some push-ups or, you know, some little boxing here and there. It really calms my body down, my mind. So I think workout really does take the stress out. Yeah, writing it out as well. Like you can write out something and be realistic about what you're seeing and seeing for what it is. That helps with me to overcome and to know the situation. To take out the feeling and whatever's in my head on paper, and somehow it does release the stress out. Our number 7 question, what would I do if I won the lottery? I thought about this question a few times in my life, but I've never won lottery. But definitely if I do have, you know, that extra money, enough money, I'll definitely like to reach out to, you know, the unfortunates and, you know, the people who are in need. Definitely direct. I would like to go direct to the person or the group of people to help. I don't think I like to hang out in, you know, the middleman and then pass it on. I'd rather just go direct and help those people. Number 8, what are my hobbies? When I was younger, I loved playing sport. So I did play sport. I did play sports. I also liked going out back in the days in my 20s. Another hobby of mine, I liked reading. I liked reading, but I know I didn't read enough, but reading was one of my hobbies. Going to number 9, what motivates me? I've learned that motivation can go on and off, on and off. It's good to be motivated, but then it's like a job as well. You know, I know I can wake up and go, I need to go to work. You know, that motivates me because I need to pay the bills. I need to provide for my children. I need to provide for me. You know, I need to get this and that. Yes, that is part of motivation. But I think what prolongs motivation is discipline. I think when you're disciplined, no matter if you're tired, you know, you don't even have to feel motivated because you know you are disciplined, you can do this. There's quite a few things that motivates me. It's my kids, you know. I look at their eyes, I see the love I have for them, and I see the love they have for me. So I want to do the best for me so that I can impart that to them, to see that I'm happy and that I'm living a good, healthy life. So I want, you know, all these good things that I am living and that I am showing to impart to my kids' eyes. Yeah, so that they know that they can too live this life, because, you know, it's a choice. And our last question is, what makes me happy? Definitely when my girls are around me, and now I have 2 grandchildren, they make me even more happier. There's something about grandchildren, like I remember people telling me, oh, once you have grandchildren, there's a different love. It's not like you love more, but I guess when you're looking at them, wow, you know, this is from my kids, and now I see them from my, you know, from my kids. It's like you see your offsprings growing. So yeah, it's beautiful. And definitely one piece I know what makes me happy above all, and this is my own testimony, is that I know that is with Jesus. Above all, I've always said this, every love has failed, but I know that Jesus' love never fails. So yeah, hopefully you got to know a little bit of me through these get to know me Q&A questions. Thank you all for listening. There will be some short videos that I put together so that you guys can see a little glimpse of my daily life. Hopefully you enjoy it. If this video speaks to you in whatever way it is, hopefully in, you know, good vibes, good energy, please subscribe. And thank you all for watching, and thank you for your support. Please take care and just be good to one another. Thank you. Bye bye.